So far, she hasn't won a game. How many games have you played? Maybe 10 games. All right. So we were trying to figure out what her rating is, but it's kind of dropping right now. So what we're going to do, and before you guys jump all over me, I didn't even really play chess for like the first 5 years of our marriage until I started the YouTube channel. I just kind of hadn't been doing chess. So it wasn't really a part of our lives. So we're going to see if we can take a look at some of her games, see where she went wrong, what she's missing, and then I'm going to give her a chance to ask some questions, and hopefully you guys watching at home can learn maybe some stuff too. So let's go ahead and jump into some of her games. All right, so here's the first game I'm going to look at. My wife was playing as white. So she's getting the center. That's great. Captured the pawn. That's great. Okay, could have traded queens here, but so far, nothing big. This is great.
In my mind, I'm thinking, lose queen, you know?
Yep, just a trade. Trades are fine. Trades are okay as long as it's even. Queen for queen. So she brings out her knight, which is great. She brings out her bishop, which is great. You got to be careful with tactics, but it's fine because the knight's defending. Let's not even worry about that. Perfect. Castling.
But look at my time.
Yes, we will talk about time. That was a long time. But I just want to see the moves right now. Good move. Bringing in the knight, attacking the queen, threatening a fork. So everything so far is very good. Let's see why you lost. Took the queen, which is perfect. Great. You're crushing this person. Let's see. You even saved your queen. You developed. Great. You capture the knight. Awesome. Saved the rook. Yeah. Okay, you could have taken the knight there.
Show me. I can't.
Now you would have gotten forked, but it still would have been fine. But you saved the queen. You could have also been a little more aggressive and went down here. But looks like the reason you're losing is on time. Yep.
Oh, is that how I lost this game?
Looks like it. And we're not there yet, but it looks like it's going to be. Yep. Because you're in a winning position even here. All right. So we definitely need to talk about time management. Now, this is a 5-minute game, which is kind of fast when you're learning. But we wanted to do this as opposed to longer games so we could get more repetition in. So let's check some more and see if we see a pattern here. All right. Let's see. She's black in this game. Let me turn off these. Okay. Developed a piece. You didn't notice this.
No. Blunder, right? Just.
Okay. It's not the end of the world. You're still developing your pieces. You didn't see this, so we've got to work on seeing some of the attacks. Yes. Okay.
I think in my head I saw, but it was defended, but I didn't see the pawn for a knight.
Right.
Not in even.
Here again, we've got to work on the tactics a little bit. But I want to see why you lost, because I'm wondering if it's the same reason. You lost on time, or did we get checkmated? Saw the capture. That was good. Yeah, you're really low on time. Looks like you're going to run out of time again. It got checkmated, but I'm guessing the time pressure. So, starting to see a pattern. Let's check another one. All right, she's blacking this one again. Okay, so this move, can you tell me why that's not a good move?
Because now that pawn can't go. I know. Yes. I know.
And then the bishop in turn is stuck, so it kind of just blocks everything off.
I was going to go. Why didn't I go? Oh, because last time they took it with their knight. A different person.
So you're trying to defend the pawn, right? So what you need to do,
with a pawn.
No, you need to defend with the knight.
Oh.
So you need to remember this, because you're going to see this a lot.
Yes.
So when they bring this knight out, you want to develop your piece, but do it this way so that you also defend.
Okay.
So just save that bishop for later. There's a principle in chess: knights before bishops. So if possible, move your knights first, then move your bishops.
But then you told me that I can move one knight and I have to move the other bishop. Oh, the pawn. Never mind.
You have to move this bishop outside, then the pawn up, and then the other bishop. Yes, but the knights you can just do in any order because they just jump over.
Okay.
All right, so that was a little bit of a mistake. Now you're developing. That's good. You took good. You took great. Save the bishop. That's fine. Good. Good. We're way down on time again. Let me see. Where did you use most of your time in this? Right there. Okay. Yeah. So you want to start playing these developing moves quickly. You don't need to think so much. This is like a principled move. Just get your piece out there. So you do that pretty quickly. Don't really have to think too much on those. Captures, sometimes you do have to think, but you did a good job on those. Okay. Yeah, again, like here, this one, just play that pretty quickly. You're developing your pieces. You don't need to think too much there. Capture, that's good. Great. Yeah, that was a tricky one to see. There was a lot of pieces attacking there. So what you needed to do was just move your king over and not lose a rook. Because you lost a pawn, but if you just move your king over, you're still doing okay. But when you take here, now you're trading a rook for a bishop. And the queen comes in.
Right.
Ooh. Okay, so you were just way down on the top. Where did all the time go again? Here, you didn't know what to do. Didn't know. Yeah, so we got to work on the time. We might either have to switch to some longer games or really just work on not thinking in the beginning when you're just developing those pieces. You know, don't think until you have all these pieces off of the back rank.
Tricky thing is, a lot of people like to attack me during those first developing.
Right.
So
So do you want to try another game? And when you're developing, just don't think about it. Just try to develop as quickly as you can. All right, let's play one more game and see if anything I said helps at all. Okay? Play, and you are right. Good try. Good try. You did a good job. In case you guys are wondering, this is her account. It's a rated game, so I'm not allowed to say anything. That's why I'm not like helping her. You did better in the opening. We're moving a little bit faster. Click on game review or just close that and
progress is slow, huh?
little by little. All right. So first thing, what's the problem with this move?
It blocks that.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you want to get that out first. But remember, knights before
right.
bishops. So knight, knight. Knights before bishops.
Even before another pawn. Knights before pawns?
No, you want to get one pawn out at least. If you can get two, that's even better. But since they stop you, then just one is fine.
Okay.
One pawn, then both knights.
Okay. I thought it was two pawns first, regardless.
So you did it right, except for the pawn which blocked the bishop. And you did these pretty quickly. So this was great. Everything was good here. And then you kind of, it seems like you kind of freeze
Yeah,
when they
I
move
do.
forward.
Yep.
Like when they cross this part of the board. It's like, ah, what do I do?
Uh-huh.
So all you're doing is basic math. I used to be a math teacher, so we're gonna go with the math. You're just counting the points. 3 for 3. Equal is fine. So you can just take it without even thinking if you want. Or you can say, what happens if they take me? 3. It's equal. Don't even sweat it, right? Either way, which you eventually did, but you could have done it right away. Took 15 seconds, which is fine, but you could have just taken it right away. Now here, how many points is that?
1,
How many points is a knight?
3.
So good or bad trade if they take you.
Bad.
Right. So here, you have to move it.
Move it.
So
Did I do that?
I think you did, but you took a while, 30 seconds.
Yes.
But this should tell you, this is the only thing to think about because it's a bad trade.
Okay.
So you can, you don't have to think about anything else on the board right now.
Okay.
Just ignore it all. And then you make a quick decision. This was fine. You could have also in here. You just move it somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. Again, good or bad trade if they take you.
Bad.
Not even a trade, but even if it was, yeah, it's
Right.
bad.
Attack.
You did a good move. That was good. You did that fast too. That was great. Again, good or bad trade, which you saw. Great. Here, you developed a piece. Perfect. You castled. Now, it took you a while to castle. Remember what I said? We want to get those pieces out and castle as quick as we can. So
I should have castled
just
sooner.
Castle right away.
Well, there was all those attacks.
No, not sooner in the game. Like sooner on the clock.
Time.
Yes.
Got it.
You spent almost 40 seconds, so just gotta do it right away. Okay. Here is where it kind of fell apart. Now, you didn't finish developing, was one thing. So I want to see all those pieces. Your knights and your bishops cannot stay on the back. Okay. So like this would have been a best move.
Okay.
Just get it out.
Because I did that mistake with the pawn.
Yes. Okay. Ideally we would have put it somewhere further out, but
Sure.
since we can't, just get it out there. Now, this is where it got tricky, and I understand why you were thinking because you weren't sure what to do. But right here, you basically just used all your time. And you have to tell yourself, if I lose on time, I'm going to lose. Every time.
That's easier to say than to implement.
You got to just force yourself to make a move. So even if it's the wrong move, you tell yourself, if it's wrong, I'll just learn from it and play another game. But if you lose on time every game, you're never going to win. You can't, right? So this was okay. What probably should happen now is you just go back and forth. You go here, they were probably going to keep back and forth. The game would have been a draw. You would have at least gotten a draw. Kept doing it. That's a draw by repetition. 3 times. Which is good. That's a tie. Better than losing, right? So kind of just froze there on the clock, and that's why you lost. But overall, I think it was improvement.
What was that time thing? Oh, I lost it.
And you were trying to move the rook like a bishop here for a minute too.
Yes.
Which I think was cost you a little bit.
So
I have some ideas that I think are going to help you a lot. So maybe in the next video, we'll talk about a new plan for the opening phase of the game. I have some ideas.
Okay.
But good lesson. You'll get there. Guys, if you enjoy this video and you want to see Kristen show up more, let me know. Leave an encouraging comment. She's doing well. Keep in mind, she doesn't normally play on camera, so there's nerves too. Good job. All right, guys. Take it easy. Stay sharp. Play smart. Take care.